Are there any injuries on the squad that are new at all or anything like that we need to worry about for this weekend?
No change. Obviously, with no game from last Sunday, we are pretty much as we were. Really, Tracy unavailable with the long-term recurring knee injury. Kirsty, the goalkeeper / centre half / midfielder, still out and will be out for the rest of the season, I imagine, with her knee. Amy Hood is getting ever closer to being part of the squad and see what that looks like. But no, nothing new. We are as we were last week.
Are there any worries about the week off, obviously with the cancellation of the last game, affecting the team's performance next weekend or this weekend? Sorry.
No, I've not thought about it that way. I mean, it's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal having a week off. It's not ideal having a week off when the performances have been so good for a good 10-week period now. So it's not ideal, but I expect the players to just tune in and crack on as they have done for the last 10 weeks, really. I suppose the one benefit of it is, as we sort of mentioned last week, is to a degree, a benefit is the games aren't back to back. That's unusual in a league season. So I suppose from both teams, that's a benefit, really. But ultimately, not ideal having a week off, but I know the girls will turn up to train really well and be ready to go on Sunday and finish the year with a bang, really.
Does it change the way you're approaching the game as what you maybe had expected to approach the game with the now not being a back-to-back at all?
No, I think our plan will remain as it was going to be for last week's game. I think this week, had we played on Sunday, I think this week could maybe have looked a bit different, as you knew a little bit more about them, they knew a little bit more about us. This week could have looked different, but because we haven't got that insight and information that we would have got from playing them, we'll go in there with what we perceive to be our plan A to really try and win the game. And actually, just reflecting, it's not an injury, but Abby Ringrose is unavailable through illness. So that would maybe change what the squad and what the team looks like this week. That would have been different from last week. But other than that, no, I think we'll go with the same mindset that we will approach the game as we would have done last week, because we haven't played them. If we played last week and lost, won, drawn, you'd maybe tweak things and change things up for this week. But because we haven't got that, we'll go with what we perceive to be the plan to go and win the game on Sunday.
How important do you believe it is to go into this Christmas break on a good performance and a good win?
Oh, huge. Absolutely huge. It's massive. One, to finish the year on a high. It's been a really tough but successful, good year. Calendar year. The season has been really good and successful so far. We've hardly done anything in terms of league games, but in terms of our performances, the FA Cup run and all the rest of it, it's massive, because January is hard. January is going to be a hard month. We open up with Chesterfield in the League Cup. We drew them on that weekend in the League Cup. That's a tough match. We then go into Lincoln City the following week. Tough match. Then got a league match, and then potentially Northampton on 30th of January. So January is a big month, and we cannot afford to go into January off the back of a lacklustre performance or a loss. It's just not. It's not even thinkable, to be honest. So it won't be a case of we finish on Sunday and that's us for the year, and we'll reconvene on the 6th of January ready to go on the 9th. That's not going to be the case. So it's important that we go in with a good performance, enjoy Christmas, but then, between Christmas and the 9th, we'll be ready to work again and get back to it.
Okay, it's kind of links onto the whole aspect of January. Is there any annoyance from your side and the team side at another game being cancelled?
Yeah, it's just mentioned I think I've mentioned previous times, haven't I? It's just an add-on. Like the second half of the season, from a league's perspective, is massive. Like I've been through before: Northampton twice, Notts County twice, Mansfield twice, Chesterfield once, Rotherham once now again, Outerbridge twice. It's games slowly start to add up, and we've spoken about the pros and cons of both, haven't we? With this, you get to see what other teams have done and what you need to do at certain points. But also, I've said before, I think from my perspective, rather have points on the board, because you've got to go and win the games. You've got to go and win games, and if you do well in the cups, things get pushed back even further. So the back end of the season, the second half of the season for us is massive. It's absolutely massive, and we just need to make sure that we are focused and ready to achieve the task in hand, and that's just going week by week and playing game by game and putting together good performances, hopefully getting results and working towards the objectives that we've set ourselves as a squad.
What about the fact that it's another away game? That's potentially even more, because you had the Northampton game and some other away games that were postponed due to cup runs and weather. What about the fact that it's another away game that will be tallied on until the end of the season?
Yeah, it's Ashby Avenue is our home. It's where we are. I think we've played a lot at home, haven't we? If you include cup games. So yeah, and it's a place where we see good performances and good results. We haven't played many away games this year. We've played Chesterfield, West Brom,
the second round,
Loughborough, HBW.
That's what.
So yeah, it's difficult to look at trends in home and away, but ideally, home is where we like to play. We go away and play away, obviously, because we've done it and we win games. But yeah, I suppose going to Rotherham, who I expect to be up there, Northampton, who will be up there, Mansfield, who will be up there, Outerbridge, who are top at the minute, to go away and all these games having been cancelled first half of the season. Yeah, it's not ideal, but it's something that we'll have to deal with, and I have great faith in the squad and the players that they will deal with that. So take it week by week, and that starts on Sunday with Rotherham at home.
Yeah, thank you.